It's never been easier, cheaper or faster to disrupt an industry, and therefore businesses are looking to compete have to innovate and innovate very fast. At the very minimum, change management is important in IT, and very few IT departments will put their hand up and say, yes, we're really good at change management. So we've created a model, it's called the Mindset 10C model, and it's like a steering wheel or a compass is probably more appropriate, that you can use as a leadership team that are taking an organisation on a transformation, and allows you to look at all of the areas that would be important as a system rather than as discrete parts. And if you're able to answer all the difficult questions and keep driving that through your organisation, then you will minimise the chance that people become disconnected from the change, get confused, therefore resist the change that you're trying to drive. The CIOs that particularly grasp that and grasp that quickly, anything they can do to make their life easier so that they can focus on creating more value is what they should be doing.
The first and probably most important one for businesses at the moment is privacy. There's a raft of privacy changes coming through in March 2014, along with changes introducing mandatory breach notification laws. The second major change is around cybersecurity. I think we may have all seen the recent Four Corners program on the breaches occurring at ASIO and other government departments. The third key area is around service levels. We're seeing a little bit more flexibility from cloud vendors in the service level area. Finally, I'd say that the fourth issue around compliance is around termination and also transition out and insolvency. Cloud services are supposed to be flexible. You want to see if you can negotiate termination for convenience rights if you can. In terms of transition out, have a look at that too. You may want to move off that provider to another vendor at some point in the future. So really important to have that conversation and be comfortable that your vendor can transition you off either to a new provider or if you want to bring the services back in-house, that they assist you in doing that.
We're finding that IT has been in a reflective state at the moment, really trying to understand how they can balance operations and being strategic to many organisations. And they're looking for technologies that can help them remove the commodity operational aspects of their role. What we're basically finding is that many organisations are seeing cloud as an opportunity to fill that gap between what IT currently can provide and what business is demanding. There's many different types of clouds, but also different flavours of cloud. So specifically discussing infrastructure as a service, there's both a commodity cloud and a enterprise cloud. And they're very different in regards to what their applications are for. Organisations really need to start looking at their workloads to understand which cloud best suits their requirements. From a Logicalis perspective, we believe that these applications should be put into two main sets, either traditional workloads, which is where a lot of the enterprise applications are today, and also distributed workloads, which is the new cloud and web applications. Understanding your workloads will then give you a really good idea if you require enterprise-grade infrastructure services or commodity cloud. And also flexibility in the cloud offering, the service provider, is very, very key. Making sure that the cloud provider's offering actually is flexible enough to mold to your requirements, as opposed to you having to bend your requirements to meet a standard architecture in the cloud.